Hello, welcome to Quackalope, and today we are giving... Well, that'd be good if
Oh, no! Oh!
Let's try again.
All right.
Here we go.
Take two.
Take two. Hello, welcome to Quackalope, and today we are giving Root the Underworld expansion a run. So this is our second time playing this.
Looking forward to it.
We are playing on a different map side. So last time we played on the mountains, which had this beautiful location marker for the pass, which we were not allowed to share until this moment now, and this time we're playing on the lakeside, which has a beautiful raft. Now, the B-roll that you're seeing of these two components, we actually got permission from Leader Games to be some of the first people to share it with the rest of the community. These were not supposed to be included.
Yeah, it's bonus material.
Bonus material,
Yay!
surprises in the game that I think, you know, aesthetically really bring a lot more to this location. I love being able to see how this raft is floating across. So, thank you so much, Leader, from fans of the game, from Quackalope, from the community. These are super cool to have included. So, I'm playing the Corvid Conspiracy.
I am
Matt,
the Underground Duchy.
and William.
And I am the Eyrie.
If you're a fan of this channel, you'll note one missing figure.
Where's Jan?
Where is Jan?
He really wanted to be here.
He did.
He really
so wanted to be here.
He wanted to be here so bad, but his
we
breakdown, yeah, his mental breakdown from the last game we played was so significant
Anguish.
that he claims that he's sick. So
He's got a fever.
he has a fever.
Fever,
Yeah.
yeah.
William's gonna have a fever by the end of this video.
I probably will.
Some quick adjustments. We're going to go into each character briefly, you know, with the flavor text, the lore, just like we did before. And then we're going to swing directly into this gameplay. We'll have a link down below if you want to just skip to the gameplay itself. We messed up one or two things on the last gameplay video.
Yeah, we messed up a pretty
Just
big
one or
rule.
two, right?
Let me rephrase. I messed up one or two things on the last gameplay video. The main ones that I want to make sure I indicate at the top of this one is, if you're playing with the Corvid Conspiracy, when you remove birds to place down plot tokens, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you'll see throughout the rest of the game. But when you remove them, you have to place that plot token in the same clearing you removed them from. So, that's a key feature.
Right.
And then next, you only actually have 8 total plot tokens available, 2 of each type, 2 bombs, 2 snares, 2 extortions, and 2 raids. There are more included in the box, but when you're actually playing with them, setup indicates only 8 are active.
Yep.
If you guys are joining us for this gameplay video, if you've seen any of our other videos, or you just like the production quality, the multiple camera angles we have, the B-roll we're putting on top, the music behind, please take a moment at the start of the video to go ahead and subscribe and share this video with other people. It can be annoying to have a subscribe push at the very start, but genuinely, the more people we have as part of this channel, the more of this type of content I can do. It lets Leader Game know that you appreciate the how to play videos we've done, the gameplay videos we do, convinces these guys to continue coming over to my house. So if you're here watching, you know, all we ask is that you subscribe and that you share with people who might appreciate this content as well. So, Underground Duchy, I'm going to start off with some flavor text.
Little flavor text, sure.
All right.
The Duchy has long looked with suspicion on the surface dwellers. The vast wealth of the underground seemed more than enough to satiate their ambitions. Now, however, the stores are dwindling, and the Duchy looks to the great woodland for expansion. To succeed, they must sway ministers to join their cause and direct the Duchy's wealth towards this endeavor, providing extra action and scoring means. The Duchy sways ministers by revealing cards matching clearings where the Duchy has any number of pieces representing their successes in establishing frontier outposts. Ultimately, the Duchy will need to construct markets and citadels to justify their conquest and gain more support from woodland separatists.
Awesome. Corvid Conspiracy. As the great powers fought for control in the forest, croaks and whispers spread throughout its darker corners. Thriving in the chaos of outright war, the Corvid Conspiracy hatches plots to fund their criminal operations and terrorize their opponents, until they strong-arm the woodland into submission. Whenever a plot is revealed, the Corvids score victory points based on how many plots are already revealed on the map. As such, the Corvids must carefully protect their plots from all-out attack and exposure.
Ooh.
I cannot wait. This might be my favorite faction ever.
It suits you well.
It's a fun one.
Suits you well. Wow, William coming in, his first comment is a little snarky.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
off the
well.
top. Go ahead and tell us about the Eyrie Dynasty.
The Eyrie Dynasty.
One of the classics.
Yes. The Eyrie dynasties wish to restore their once dignified kind to their former glory in the woodland by resettling the forest clearings. During their evening, the Eyrie scores victory points from their number of roosts on the map. The greater their presence, the greater their gains. However, the Eyrie are bound by their decree, an ever-increasing set of mandated actions promised by their leader. Each turn, they must take all of the actions on their decree, or else fall into turmoil.
So I'm thinking, in my head, that the Eyrie kind of lost the other part of the forest. Like, they all fell apart and crumbled and didn't win the other games. And so now they're invading our kind of lakeside resort here.
Yeah,
it's a little
time to keep them out.
You know, the only disappointing thing about moles is that I heard tunnels and water don't go very well together.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
So we'll have to watch out for that.
You might have some flooding problems.
Okay.
A few more pieces of upkeep before we swing into the actual gameplay. I want to say thank you to Hide Antique. I'll have their website linked down below, who ended up making this beautiful kind of Quackalope leather dice tray for us. So we're going to be using this as often as we can.
Yeah, it's nice.
I really like this. This is very cool.
They're going to be using it as often as they can.
We're going to be using it as often as we can. After this, you're not going to want to come over again.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
The last two things that we want to do, we want to talk about the fact that we're using the Partisan Deck.
Yep.
We want to touch on the Fairy here in the center. And before we get to that, Leader Games has a brand new Kickstarter launching early January called Oath.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Looks really cool. The tagline is, it's a game that remembers itself. So it's not a legacy game in the sense that you're ripping up components and swapping things out, but every game session that you have in this sort of historical, generational territory control game sets the stage for the next game that you play in a really interesting way.
Yeah, it does sound interesting.
So for however many people are watching this video, if you are excited about what Leader Games has done with Root or with Vast, I know a lot of people are here on the channel because of that. I've had a chance to kind of check out and playtest a little bit of Oath at some conventions.
I'm jealous.
I'm super excited about it coming to Kickstarter, so keep your eyes open for more information, more details. Talk about the Fairy and the Vagabond and Partisan Deck.
All right, well, the Fairy is unique to this board, and it basically allows people to move to any of the clearings that are adjacent to the lake. But they have to start where the Fairy is. So the way our game is set up, the Eyrie could potentially move to one of these other three clearings.
Yep.
If you're at a clearing without the Fairy, you're out of luck. You got to wait until the Fairy gets there. Otherwise, standard rules about ruling the clearings apply. So you can't move to a clearing if you don't rule either the clearing you're moving from or the clearing you're moving to.
Yep. We have the Partisan Deck over here. We played with this last time. It has some really cool kind of cross-play with factions. You're bringing in some other players' abilities into the game state itself. So your, like, hierarchy structure, there's cards in here that let us play as if we were part of that hierarchy. Or some of my, like, conspiracy actions, or some of your, you know, the way that you get extra abilities throughout turns. Like, this is probably one of the coolest things that's came with this expansion.
A little more interaction. I really like it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. You guys have already set up. We have the Eyrie stationed over here in the far corner.
Right.
The moles have the burrow.
Yeah, I did not set up across because we don't have the marquee in play. The moles are supposed to set up opposite of the keep. I elected to start in this corner. And the way setup works is you put two moles in a clearing, in a corner clearing with the tunnel, with a tunnel.
Yep.
And then two moles, two warriors in each adjacent clearing.
Which is a little different from the current print and play that's out.
Yeah, the print and play says something about putting one warrior in this clearing and 4 in the burrow.
Yep.
That's no longer the case. Someone commented that on the last video. We're right.
And then for my setup, I have my 8 plot tokens, but for my setup, I'm going to place 1 Corvid in one of each type of clearing.
Right.
So I'm going to start by playing, let's do 1 over here. That's going to be my rabbit clearing. I mean, it'd be really funny just to, like, screw with him.
Yeah, it'd be
Just go
hilarious.
right there already.
It'd be really funny. I'm going to do this one
But no,
here.
you're going to come over
that
here.
makes much more sense.
And I think, because he's going to end up attacking soon. Who's the... All right, you started with the classic. You started with the despot.
The despot, yeah.
All right. I think I'm going to play one more over here.
Playing a little safe, huh?
I think that's what I'm doing to start with, and these guys should actually be upright. Okay, and I think we're ready to start. Moles?
I'll kick it off.
You can kick it off.
Sounds good.
All right, so Birdsong. Place one warrior into the burrow. Now I can take up to 2 actions.
You think?
I think that I am going to reveal a bunny clearing to build a market there.
Okay.
And then...
So, William, you have your target.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, and he's sitting right there on the lake.
And then I think I will move. No, I'm not going to move. My second move is going to be to battle. Give me those dice.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Who are you?
Well, you had to move.
Who are you
You're
fighting?
right in there in my you're in my
but
space. It's time for you to get out of my space.
All right.
3-2. So I'm going to do 1 point of damage.
Yep.
You're going to knock me out.
Yep.
All right.
All right, so second in daylight, you may take the action of each swayed minister. I don't have any swayed ministers. Once per turn, you may reveal cards to sway a minister. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and reveal 2 bird cards. And by the way, when you were talking about the interesting things in the Partisan deck, this one is the Corvid Planner. So while moving, you ignore rules. So it would allow any faction to be nimble, just like
It's so
like the
cool.
Corvid. So I'm going to pretend that they're both, I don't know, mice, and then I'm going to recruit a squire.
Okay.
And I think the squire I'm going to recruit will be my formal.
And what does he do?
Reveal a card to place a building in any clearing you rule.
Okay. That's pretty powerful.
It's not bad.
No.
Now, evening. Discard any revealed bird cards, so
Yep.
these are going to go away.
Yep.
Return all other revealed cards to hand. Craft using citadels and markets. I cannot craft anything. Draw 1 card, plus a card for any bonus symbol showing, and because I built a market,
Yep.
I get another card. That is my turn. Don't have to discard down to 5.
Okay. And one thing quickly, point out your special traits up there at the top, just so that the audience is aware of them. Because I'm going to do the same on mine.
Oh, okay. So I've got the burrow. That's unique to this faction. The burrow is adjacent to each clearing with a tunnel. You always rule it, you being the Underground Duchy, and only the Duchy can enter it.
Yep.
Now, there's also the price of failure. Whenever any number of Duchy buildings are removed, return your swayed minister of highest rank to your unswayed minister's pile.
Yep.
Remove its crown from the game and discard a random card. So this is my unswayed minister's pile. And as I reveal cards, I can take these crowns from either the squires if I reveal 2 cards, nobles if I reveal 3. Okay, so, and
You just did 3.
I just realized, no, I did a 2 cards, and so the 2 cards were birds, thankfully. We're going to call those bunnies. So I had them in different clearings.
Okay.
So it's important to note that you have to have pieces in those clearings that you're removing. You can only use 1 card per. So I haven't screwed anything up yet.
Well, and wasn't the card in your hand a bunny as well?
Yes, but I revealed that one.
You had already revealed that
I
one.
think when you reveal them in this faction, they stay revealed until
you pick them back
until
up.
you pick them back
Gotcha.
up. So I would have done more with these during my daylight phase, but I
understand.
wanted to save them so I could actually recruit someone.
So you called those mice, but they were actually bunnies.
I called them mice. I'm changing it. They were bunnies.
They were
Okay, on to me. So I'm going to point out my traits before
Sure.
we actually get started with my turn. Exposure. Anytime before drawing a card in their evening, an enemy player in a clearing with a face-down plot token may show you a matching card, a matching of that clearing, to guess what type of plot token you have. If they're correct, it gets removed. So that's how you guys defend against my mysterious plot tokens. Embedded agents. In battle, as a defender with a face-down plot token, you deal 1 extra hit. It's big for me, something I have to pay attention to. And then nimble. You can move regardless of who rules your clearing. So, starting up here at the top, craft using plots, face up or face down. I currently have no plots. Flip. Flip plot tokens of your choice. Currently have no plots. Recruit. Once per turn, spend any card to place one warrior in each matching clearing. I'm going to go ahead and spend a bird in order to play a warrior in every rabbit clearing.
Fun.
So that's what we're doing. Then I'm going to move down to daylight. Take up to 3 of these actions. Plot, move, trick, or battle. I'm going to start with a plot action. So I'm going to remove this one here to go ahead and play down. What do I want to play down? I'll play this down in that location.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to do a second plot action. So I'm going to remove both of these to go ahead and play down. Can I actually change what plot I just played down?
I don't care. It's early enough.
Yeah. Because I was going to do a trick action.
It's still your turn.
I was going to do a trick action next, and then I was like, why would I... What was the point of that?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't matter at all. Then I'm going to go ahead and do a move action. So that'll be my third action. So I'm going to move down. And then I have my evening phase. I'm going to go ahead and exert, which allows me to take another daylight action instead of drawing up cards. So I'm going to exert. I'm going to move one more space. And then I'm good. Draw up if I had any. I can't because I exerted. Discard down to 5. William.
Okay. Well, since you guys went over your abilities,
Yeah,
I guess
let us
I'll
know your key features.
talk about mine, even though mine have been around a little bit longer. The Eyrie are Lords of the Forest, so I rule any clearings where I am tied in presence. I also have a disdain for trades, so when I'm crafting items, I only score a point, no matter how much they would normally be worth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that sinks.
Yeah, that's definitely puts a crimp in what I wanted to do. That definitely happened. Okay, so
unless you elect the builder leader, which you have not done.
that is true. That is very true.
Now, what does your despot leader do?
My despot leader, if you remove at least one enemy building or token in battle, score 1 point. So that's a way for me to get extra points.
Yep.
So here's what the Eyrie is going to do. In Birdsong, if your hand is empty, draw a card. Obviously, I have cards. Add 1 or 2 cards to my decree. Only 1 card can be a bird. So I'm going to add some.
Now, you might want to think about how he's got a guy up there. He's got a guy up there so he can flip that token.
He does.
So, go get him.
It also probably means that you don't need to worry about it because it's so far away.
It is far away, but we're going to figure out how to deal with you and your little bird friends.
The moles...
right.
No. The birds are kind of part of your faction already. The
They are.
moles
The
are coming
crows
from
are the
underground.
hated outcasts. The dynasty will have nothing to do
No.
I
with
like
these
how you're
carrion eaters.
The moles are literally the opposite of you.
That's fair enough, but I also enjoy how both of you are trying to sway me to your side, so I break down your real opponent, who is each other, and you don't really care about me.
Do you see that he has a building here?
I see that he
and
has a building there.
already brought on a squire?
I see lots of things.
They're gaining power.
I see lots of things, which is why I'm going to add
He
a
sees
bunny
everything.
card.
He's the Eyrie. Look at that. 2 moves.
my
Unless he's going to
movement.
put a battle in there.
What I meant to do, of course, was add the bunny to the build.
Oh, buddy to the build.
And then I'm going to add a fox to the move.
Okay.
So, now I have to...
Okay.
If I have
I
no
see what you're
roost,
doing.
I have roost. So, daylight. I can craft using roost. Not going to do that right now. And then I resolve the decree. I have no cards in recruit, so nothing happens there. I do some moving. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to move some burbs. I'm going to move these burbs on the
Where are they going?
ferry.
Oh.
They're going to come up here.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. Unexpected.
Expect the unexpected. And then these 2 birds are going to come up here. So we're able to do that, one, because this clearing is a fox clearing, so I
Right.
could move them as I please, and then my
wild card.
loyal vizier is a blue, so that
Wild.
can let me do anything. Alright, so battle. I have nothing in battle, so we're going to skip that. We are going to have to build. We've got 2 buildings, we've got some roosts, and we've got some options. We're going to build a roost over here.
Okay.
And we're going to build a roost over here. So that's my 2.
You
Can't do 2 in the same location.
Except you can only have 1 roost per clearing.
Well, that's...
William is going to get himself into a lot of trouble very
very
fast.
quickly. Well, so the decree is resolved. So we move on to evening. Score victory points of the rightmost empty space on the roost track, which is 2. You could move the blue up 2 points. And then I draw 1 card plus showing. So I'll take 2 cards.
Now, just for everyone watching, Matt and I have played slightly more times than William.
Several times, yeah.
So, for all of you watching, William is introducing a new player to an experienced game.
And this is his first time playing the Eyrie.
Yeah. So
he wanted to play the cats, and
they
we
told
said
me
no.
no.
We thought it would be more interesting to mix in another faction.
Yeah, we played the cats the last time.
It was your turn if that's the end of yours.
Well, remind me what your exposure thing is again.
At any time during your turn.
Before you draw up.
Okay.
Oh, before you draw.
I needed to remember that.
If you set the cards you just got to the side, is the card that you have, does it match the clearing we're in?
Is it a bunny or a bird?
It does not. So you couldn't have done it.
So I couldn't have done it anyway. And that is the end of the Eyrie.
All right. Bird song.
Maybe literally.
Place 1 warrior into the burrow.
He's already giving up like Jan.
Oh, I know, Jan. It's so great. Take up to 2 actions. I'm going to spend a card to dig.
Okay.
And I'll dig over here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to battle. Need those dice.
Would you like me to roll them?
Yeah, go ahead.
You're battling here?
Of course.
Against me?
Yep.
So you're already taking a hit.
I'm going to take a hit, yes. After we calculate, though. So
2/2. I deal an extra hit.
Yep.
So you're taking off this and this.
Yep.
I'm taking off both of yours.
Correct.
No. Yeah, both of yours.
Yep, because you get an extra hit.
Because I get one
guy for your warrior, and 1 is the extra hit.
Okay.
I'm still satisfied with that result.
Yeah, I'm not as satisfied with that result.
I bet you're not.
No. Not as happy about it.
Now, I think I could technically build... Oh, no, I have to rule the clearing to build there.
Okay.
So, my second action, during daylight, you may take the action of each swayed minister once. I'll take the action of my 4 mole to build a citadel right here.
William?
Yes.
The moles are becoming a problem.
That's nice. They seem to be your problem. You're the one who's over there.
William, this is your
Hey,
land.
I have my nice, peaceful, this side of the board.
No, that is not. The Eyrie controls all the forest. And so if the moles are terrorizing friendly bird creatures...
Well, we'll deal with them when we come to them. Birds hate moles.
So I am going to reveal...
Moles also eat
I can't
birds.
do that,
Well,
can I?
know.
Oh, I can't do that.
You don't have enough?
Nuts. Can't do it.
Nope, you needed another fox.
I needed another fox. So yeah, I think I'm done. Draw 1 card, plus a bonus card because I'm a market.
Okay.
And I'm not over 5, so nothing to discard.
Top of my turn. Craft using plots face up or face down. I can go ahead and make the swap meet, which will allow me to trade cards from myself to another random player.
Oh.
If I'd like. Once during Birdsong. Question is that something I want to do currently? Where will I be placing? I think so. I'll give you this one.
You just built it?
I just built it. Can I not use it if I just built it?
I don't know why you couldn't.
Yeah, so I just created the swap meet. Once in Birdsong. May take a
You're
random
still
card.
in Birdsong?
I'm
He's
still in
in
Birdsong.
He's got such a long
I
Birdsong.
have a very long Birdsong. Okay. Well, alright, so now I'm coming to flip. I cannot flip because none of my corvids are with any tokens. I then come to recruit. I'm going to spend the card you just gave me to recruit in fox clearings.
I like that. I like that card too.
The one that I just used.
Yeah.
Okay. I have successfully recruited. Now I can take up to 3 actions. Oh. I'm going to move here. With my second action, I'm going to move here.
All right.
I took the fairy from you.
You did.
I find that so funny.
It's kind of funny.
And then I'm going to remove this to go ahead and
Mr. Nimble over there.
and place a plot token down.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Plot token has been placed. Okay. That was my 3 actions, 2 moves, and a plot. I am not going to exert. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and draw up a single card. And William, it is your turn.
My turn. All right. Well, I'm going to start by placing a card in my decree.
Okay.
I think it might be the only one I'm going to do for the moment, because I think that makes sense. All right, so we're going to recruit. Start. That goes there. So I have somebody else here. Then we're going to move. We can move from a fox area. We have to move from a fox area. So one of these guys is going to have to come up here. Or he could go over there, but I don't know that I want to send him over there. That doesn't make much sense. So they're hanging out over there, and then we move from anywhere. So I think I'm going to send 2 of these guys up here.
Okay. You know you get a victory point if you deal with that tunnel.
It's true.
Yeah.
That is true, but I have to battle to do that.
He doesn't have any battles.
I don't have any battle cards because there are not a lot of people over here, so it would not make sense to put a card in my battle decree.
It'd be funny, though.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious. Once again, for them. So, we've done our movement. There's
William,
no battle in the battle cards. Yes.
Everything we're doing is for them.
That's very true. True fact.
Yeah.
All right, so one of my roosts is going to come on over here. And
Actually,
then-
you're just here because you like this game.
Yeah, that's true too. So where's your second build going to be, William?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Where's your second build?
That is a good question. I don't think I moved him from the fox.
Did you do both your moves?
I did. So actually, we're going to kind of do.
You gonna walk some things back a
We're
little
gonna
bit?
walk some things back. Only one guy is gonna go up there. This guy didn't move this way from the fox. He moved this way. And because I am the Lord of the Forest,
There you go.
I actually control that area. So I can build a roost over here.
There you go.
So we'll build my roost to build that roost.
He's very aggressive on this build. That's going to come to bite him.
Yeah, it did last time too.
I mean, he's opening up a lot
of victory points,
of
though.
victory points.
So, not that it really matters all that much. So we've done that decree, and we are into evening here. So I'm going to score 4 points.
Yep. So it'll put you up to 6.
Before...
He's taking an astounding lead.
We haven't scored any points yet.
None at all.
Yeah, that's an astounding lead.
What a
It is
shame you've
just
been messing
so
with me the whole time.
Wonderful.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Now, do I want to try and figure out what your little feather there on my lakeside village is? Do I want to take that risk? Do I need to take that risk?
Well,
I can't trigger it right now.
That's fair enough. So I will take cards, which I will get 2 of. Please.
Okay. 2 cards.
Thank you much.
Mr. Matt.
That is the end of my turn.
See, this is why I hate the core of it, because you got that plot there. Mm-hmm. Got no idea what it is.
That's true. You don't.
I think you would probably want to put a raid there, but then you're only going to be getting 2 warriors, so I don't think it's worth a raid.
That is true.
I don't know why you'd put a snare there. I could see you putting extortion, and you might just want to mess with me by putting a bomb there. So
Be funny.
Don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, birdsong. I get to place 2 moles in the burrow this time. One is my standard, and now I got an extra mole thing showing. I'm gonna move
Oh, that's terrible.
over there. It's a damn snare. It's a raid, isn't it? Give me the dice.
The dice are yours. That's as far as I can reach.
You're battling me there?
That's such a stupid thing for me to do.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm gonna lose my guys.
Maybe.
Jesse!
2-3. So you are losing both of yours.
No, yeah, losing
Yep.
both of my guys.
I'm losing both of these.
Yep.
And it is, in fact, a raid.
Ah, of course it's a raid.
So I'm spawning here and there.
Wonderful. I
That
should have just guessed raid.
well, you would have had to make it. I'll make it all the way to evening to do that.
No.
No, you can do it at any time before drawing.
Before drawing their cards in evening.
Oh,
So you can do it at any point, but it's before drawing your cards.
but he's in daylight.
Yes, you can challenge me at any point.
Oh, anytime
Before
for Pete's
evening.
sake, I thought I had to get to.
Okay, so
Okay.
You take the action of each swayed minister once. So I can reveal a card to place a building in any clearing. So it doesn't say. So if I reveal a card, because it doesn't say that I have to have the matching clearing, right?
Okay.
I don't think.
No, we talked about this last time too. It doesn't specify it, so we...
So we said whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just reveal a card to... I feel like I need to start getting more moles out there.
Okay.
Put that there. And third, I'm now going to reveal 2 mice cards to sway another minister, because I have 2 mouse clearings that I rule.
Mm-hmm.
And this time I will do the captain, which lets me initiate a battle.
He's going to war.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
wonder who he might be going to war against.
So I get to draw a card plus an extra for my market. Then I have to discard down to 5. So I'm going to discard this dominance card.
Okay, so it is my turn. Let's see here. Top, craft using plots face up or face down. I currently can't craft anything. Flip, I currently can't flip anything. Recruit. I'm going to go ahead and spend this dominance card as well to recruit in the rabbit regions. So replacing 1 in every rabbit region. Then I'm coming down here to my 3 actions. I'm going to do a plot action. Take 1 off to place 1 down. So we're going to do that there. I'm going to go ahead and do, with my second action, I'm going to do a battle action up here in this location.
Okay.
And I am going to go after your tunnel.
Of course.
So I don't even need to roll. I get a hit on it.
An extra hit after you calculate your roll.
Yep.
So I guess it doesn't matter even if you
one
got
victory
0.
point. I would still get at least 1
Yep.
hit. And then I think I'm going to battle... No. I'm going to go ahead and move. Wait, that's open. I'm not going to move. I'm going to battle here as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's going away. You're losing one of your guys. I gain a single victory point for taking it out.
Yep.
Thank you for pointing out that was wide open there for me. I really appreciate the assistance there. Were you just staring at that like, please don't let him...
I was wondering when you were going to figure it out.
When I was going to go after it. And then the last thing I'm going to do is...
So that was your second.
I could exert if I wanted. I think I will. I'm going to go ahead and exert, so I'm not going to draw up.
Yep.
No, that limits me so much. I'm drawing up. I just need that card in my hand.
Yeah.
You know? All right, William.
All right, Jesse. All right, so we're going to add cards to the decree. I'm going to add a bird card to this recruit. It is an ambush, which is terrible, but it's better for me to put it there now.
Yeah, you need people out there because you're going to have to go to war soon.
Yeah, we're going to put a move card here.
Okay.
We're going to have to do something about these birds, Jesse.
Yeah, you say that every time. Anyway.
I think they're going to fall apart on their own.
Well, they are, but you're not. You don't lose roosts.
That's true.
These 2 birds come in here.
Yeah, you do get a ton of victory
He's
points.
getting a lot of roosts out there.
We've got 3 movements.
I mean, literally this turn, if he doesn't
I've
fall
got
apart,
3
he
movements.
has to get his last 2 roosts out.
I know.
So,
Which he might be able to do.
I think he will.
I think he will.
Because he's got the moves to get into the zones.
Yeah, he can do it.
Uh-huh.
I just have to think
No assistance.
carefully. I need all the assistance I can get.
So
get none.
does Jan. We don't give him any either.
So, my bunny movement is going to be moving this guy up to here.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what were your 2 recruits? I missed that.
He put 1 into... Yeah, 2 recruits went right there.
Okay.
My fox movement.
He actually needs us to attack his roost, though.
He does.
Or he's going to fall apart quickly as well.
Yeah, but he's going to be racking up points if we don't.
Yeah.
And then I move my...
I mean, we just don't have to
Blue
attack the ones
movement
in the bunny clearings.
is up to here. So I have 2 build
That's a good
actions. My blue build action is to do this. I say blue, I mean bird.
Sure. Yeah.
My bunny action, build action, is up here.
Uh-huh.
And that is the end of the decree. So, we've resolved the decree. We're on to evening. That's 5 points.
Oh, no. 11.
Wow.
And 3 cards.
Yeah.
3 cards. Please.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Yeah, we got to do something.
I mean,
Dude, guys, I'm falling apart.
I'm not even up and running yet, and he's just scored 5
He's
victory
crushing
points.
it right
Yeah,
now.
well, that as we all know, that
he's
can turn
3
around
turns
very
away from
quickly.
winning.
I've never been so bold as to put 2 things in my build queue right
And-
off the bat.
Yeah,
He's crushing it.
pretty aggressive.
All right, place 1 warrior into the burrow plus an extra for each one of the symbols showing. So that's 4 going in there.
Oh, William, I was concerned with you. He's got a whole arsenal
does.
of...
That he needs to get them
Well,
out
and
there.
I've heard horrible things about the moles.
I mean, they are
Just the
Terrible.
most scandalous.
Yeah.
Filthy, smelly, dirty. All things Jan is, but the moles are also just terrible.
So I think I am going to spend a card,
Okay.
which I will be spending as a fox, to dig my way over to this yaw clearing.
Interesting.
I think I will go ahead and move all 4 guys. My maximum amount. There. Then I am going to battle in that clearing. William, you want to roll your own fate there?
You gonna do it, William?
Sure. Let's see.
2-2.
All right.
So
That
So
will
that
in fact
goes away.
remove the burb and one of your moles.
One of my guys.
Uh-huh.
So now I can take the action of each swayed minister.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the action of my squire.
Now, you lost one,
I get
didn't you?
I get a victory point
No,
for
no,
this.
no. You lost one as well.
Oh, dang.
Get rid of one of those before you start taking those actions, good sir.
And discard a random card. Well, let me put this back into my
Okay.
hand because I hadn't yet
shuffle.
done it. Shuffle them up. Okay, discard my random card. Son of a god! All the cards I didn't want you to take, you son of a bitch!
Oh, we have fun here on Quackalope. We have fun. We have
Bite
fun.
me, William.
I don't know how my anger management has spread over to you, Matt.
Yeah,
but it has.
Dang. So I guess
You gotta get rid of one of them. You should already done that. That's funny.
I hate to get rid of either one
Oh,
of
I
them.
know. Oh, I know, buddy. That's just the worst.
Ah,
Life is hard. People are mean. Ooh. Ooh, that one.
yeah. I think that one.
Okay. The captain is back in the ranks.
Reveal a card to place a building in any clearing you rule.
He sounds so forlorn now.
He does.
Just hear it in his voice.
Are you sad, Matt? You sound sad.
Oh, I'm sad.
so sad.
I am sad.
buddy.
I'm sad. Woodland Runners.
Okay.
So I'm gonna reveal that and
Did you do your card to go there yet?
that's what I'm doing. I'm revealing this, but I have to discard it.
But you did your tunnel. Remember, you drew a card back from doing your tunnel. You need to play a card to do your tunnel.
Jesse.
Stop reminding him about the rules, Jesse.
Wait, where did you... Oh, if I could walk it all the way back. Oh, I had extra hits.
Darn those pesky rules.
At this point,
It's this one. Okay.
that one pays for this. Now
Yes.
you're back at ground zero. Sometimes, you know, you just got people that just can't get the rules right. I don't know. It's as if we're going to release an entire video with rules mistakes throughout the
All right,
video.
so I'm going to reveal that ambush card
Uh-huh.
to take this squire, my 4-mole, and put another market there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to reveal 2 more cards, 2 micey cards, because I do have
You do currently have 2 mice.
2 mice to
Your
recruit my last squire.
last squire
And
crown.
so he's going to come back out.
Okay, bring the captive back out.
Yeah. I've discarded all my bird cards already. Return all theirs. So craft using citadels and markets. Okay, I'm going to craft this thing.
What does it do?
League of Adventurous Mice. Once in daylight, may exhaust an item in your crafted items box to take a move
Okay.
or initiate a battle. And I don't think I can craft this one. Oh, actually I can.
Single fox. You do have a single
I
fox.
do have a single fox, so actually this one goes away. So I craft a crossbow,
Okay.
put it in my
Gain
Crafted
1
items.
victory point for that.
and victory point. Yes, thank you.
Okay, my turn. Craft using plots, face up or face down. Did you draw up yet?
Nope, thank you.
Go ahead and do that. 2. I cannot craft. I can flip, so I'm going to flip here, which
Flip it a bird.
won't give me anything, but will help my draw. I am then going to move down to recruit. Once per turn, spend any card. So I'm placing another dominance card down for the market. And where do I want to call my men? I'm going to recruit in fox clearings. Here, here, and all the way up there. 3 actions: plot, move, trick, and battle. I'm going to start with a plot action right here.
Did you score your point for flipping?
I did not score my point for flipping. Could I please have 1 point? Okay, I'm playing down a plot here in this location. I'm then gonna go ahead and initiate a battle here. So let's see what we can do. Oh, calm down. 2-0.
Wow.
Both of yours are off. I score 1 victory point for removing one of his tokens, and I have 1 more action left. I'm gonna go ahead and do another plot. So I'm gonna remove both of these. Place down another plot here. That's my 3 actions. I'm now going down. I can either exert or draw. I am in fact going to draw up my 2 cards. And William, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay. So I had a lot of time to think about this, and I still don't know what I want to do.
Still don't know how you're going to get there.
Well,
So, got Birdsong again. I have to add 1 or 2 cards to the decree,
okay.
which I think what I'm going to do, and this may or may not make sense, but I'm going to add a creed.
What?
What are you doing?
What?
You can't even do that.
I'm being interested.
You're gonna trigger your own destruction.
No.
Yes, he doesn't have.
No, but he's going to be able to get them all out there, is I think what he's trying to do.
He's triggering it at the end of this phase instead of having it end somewhere else.
But it was going to end at the end of this phase anyway. What are you talking about?
These 2 guys are coming in here for my 2 recruit actions. And then for movement,
Yep.
the first 2 movements.
He's just focused on placing the rest of his roosts and then crumbling.
Well, that's fine. I mean, if you have all your roosts out there,
That's not.
that's pretty strong.
Yeah.
All right, so these...
I'm just concerned.
Yeah. these two...
I mean, he's going to lose a lot because we're going to just
These two
eviscerate him.
are going to move here.
Uh-huh.
But they're not going to stay there for very long. They're going to move up to that bunny.
They're continuing?
How is that?
Because he's got
It
his
moved from
wild
the
card.
fox.
Move from the fox,
And
then
I
move from the
moved-
Yeah,
wild.
but you don't rule this clearing, and you don't rule
He
this
does
clearing.
when he moves.
I do.
Oh,
Except
I
he
no.
does
have-
not rule
You
that
do
clearing.
not.
The building counts towards rule.
Building counts towards rule. You got to get 3 in
You
there.
gotta have 3 in
Fine.
there. There
The
you go.
third guy runs along. And now we have moved twice.
Yep.
So I have one more movement.
And it has to be in a bunny area.
Which is this guy moving up here.
Yep.
Okay.
That makes sense.
And then we have the decree. We are going to place this in that far bunny spot.
Yep.
Okay.
This is going to go in that far mouse spot.
Yeah.
And then, oh no, I'm out of roosts to build, so I can't do that last one. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, so now we go into turmoil. Humiliate. Lose 1 victory point per bird card, including viziers on decree.
So
There are
3.
3. So sad. I wish I had planned better. Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Listen to this saltiness, this
He is
sarcasm.
very
He's like,
confident.
I made a smart play putting that mouse in the build queue.
This is like the opposite of Jam.
He could have put it into the battle area, and
He
he
certainly
could have fought
could have.
someone or
He
one.
didn't have to fall
He didn't.
apart.
Okay,
So
so
I've lost 3 points.
Uh-huh.
he had to fall.
I'm now
he
purging.
didn't have to fall apart.
He could have
intentionally-
survived. He intentionally fell apart.
I am
Yeah,
now
he did.
purging.
Uh-huh.
I discard the decree.
He's going
All
to
this
focus
is
on
gonna go away.
maintaining what he has now.
All these cards get discarded,
Uh-huh.
except the viziers, which are now over here.
Yep.
Depose. Flip the leader face down. Choose a new one.
Okay.
We now have the Eyrie leader as the builder.
The builder.
Ignore your disdain for trade when you craft.
He's got
Okay.
a lot of crafting things out there.
He's got a recruit and a move. Viziers.
All right.
And rest. Immediately end daylight and go into evening. We're at the end of that anyway. So I'm going to score 5 points, please.
I mean, being purposeful about it is certainly a way.
And then get 3 cards.
Uh-huh.
And then I have to
There you are.
discard down to 5. So while I'm doing that, you all can figure out what you'd like to do.
Matt? You know what you're doing yet?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't have a path forward right
You're
now.
still like, what happened?
William.
Matthew!
Look at this guy.
We have to at least get past 10
He
points.
done growed up. All right, so I got to put 4 guys into the burrow. Boom. So in my daylight, I'm going to reveal a fox clearing.
Okay.
A fox to build in this foxy area. I will then move from the burrow to this clearing. I think I'm going to take one more guy with me. You might think I have a plan.
It would seem that
But
way.
it may interest you to know that
You
I
would
don't.
be mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess I still rule that clearing. Okay, so I will exhaust my crafted item for my League of Adventurous Mice
Okay.
to move some dudes over here. Then I get to use the actions of my swayed ministers. So I am going to initiate a battle right there in that mouse clearing.
3-3.
So these two come off,
Yep.
and I lose a guy.
And you get 1 victory point for that. Okay.
Then I get to do my formal action. I will reveal a card to place another market right here.
Okay.
Then I take back the cards that I revealed. I'm not going to be swaying any new ministers. So I'm done. Draw 1 card plus 1 for each thing. So I get 4 cards. Then I'll have to discard down. So you can go ahead.
All right. Craft using plots, face up or face down. Do I have one in any of these zones? I do not believe so. So I cannot craft. Flip plot tokens of your choice. I'm going to flip this one, which will give me 2 victory points and a card from both of you at random.
Yeah. What did you do?
Card from both of you at random.
I'm not supposed to be in that clearing anymore.
Well, you are still.
Not that card. Okay, that card's fine.
You are still in that clearing. Okay. Then I can recruit. And I will, in fact, recruit. So I'm going to discard this League of Adventurous Mice to go ahead and spawn in all of these lovely mice clearings. I'm then going to come down to my daylight actions. I can take 3 actions. I'm going to start with a plot. So this guy's coming off. We're going to play down... I'm going to play down this here. Then I'm going to trick. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. I'm going to remind myself what this is.
You literally just placed that.
I know. I'm just trying to remember. Okay. Yeah, we're still going to trick. We're going to swap these 2. Then we're going to get 1 action left. We're going to do a move action. So move both of these boys down here. I can take an extra action if I would like. If I exert and don't draw cards. I don't think I need to draw cards. I'm going to go ahead and exert. And I'm going to go ahead and move this guy onto the raft. And we're going to take the raft down here to this token. Okay, that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty then. I am going to add 1 or 2 cards to my decree.
He's still getting so many victory points.
I know. We've got to start knocking out these roosts.
Going to add a card to my recruit, which is a bird, which can come anywhere.
It's not good for us.
I'm going to add a card to my move, which is a fox.
Okay.
I am going to move on to daylight, and I am going to do something exciting. I'm going to craft. I think, if I remember correctly... Oh, wait a minute. Nope.
Do you not have what you need to craft?
Nope, because I was not paying attention to people knocking things around, so I'm not going to be doing that. Maybe we'll do that later. Okay.
Oh, you needed a mouse clearing, didn't you? Oh, you got 1.
Yeah, I got 1.
You have 2, huh? Okay.
So we're not going to craft. We thought it was going to be super exciting. It's not. We're still going to do other things. We're going to recruit. We've got 2 recruits here.
Probably wasn't going to be as exciting as you thought.
Probably not quite as exciting as I thought.
No.
Still.
Not for me.
Still thrilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to recruit them over into here.
Okay.
And then we've got some moving to do. We're going to move one of them over to here.
Don't you take my raft. You don't even really need the raft.
That was the fox movement. And then we're going to move...
Wouldn't mind having it.
Matt, if you could assist me and move one of the birds in that bunny clearing up to the fox clearing in the top corner.
Okay.
And that is all I have to do for that. We're moving on to evening, 4 points
Yeah.
for me. And then for 3 cards. 3 cards, please.
Give him 3 cards.
Is there any way we can make him go into turmoil again? Let's get all of his guys out of fox clearings. Get him away from as far... he's got a position over there.
His recruit screws us, because he could recruit just into fox clearings unless we clear them, like completely zero them out.
Right.
Or you could just fight each other like you were doing. That works for me.
Yeah, it doesn't really work for us.
No.
We have
Who
to...
cares about you guys?
I got 3 points. You got 6?
Yeah.
It's time to do something
This is
here.
a problem.
We're not showcasing these new factions very well.
I mean, the Eyrie are just playing a very good game, it seems.
I'm surprised.
I'm very surprised. I didn't see us being at this point.
I didn't either.
No. So, your turn.
I was hoping that we would have seen William's soul crushed just a little bit by now.
You know,
I mean, there's still time.
at this point, we could probably swing it in that direction. He's not a very violent player, so if we just start blowing up his headquarters, you know...
Where is my headquarters exactly?
We may seem literally all of your bird nests.
Yeah, exactly. So, everywhere.
Yeah, I feel like we just need to explode everything.
Yeah. Okay, so it's me, right?
Yes, sir.
Bird song. I'm going to put another 4 guys into my burrow.
Holy crap.
He can make guys happen a lot faster than I can.
Yeah, but he's not doing much with those guys.
Yeah,
No.
but he's got plans, maybe.
You bother me that there's a thing there where, like, you're gonna, if that blows up, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so ticked off.
Please blow it up. That would be so
Oh, I know, you would love it.
It's gonna be so beautiful.
It would literally be the best thing for William.
It would be. It would
It'd be fun for you. Be at least fun, right? Blowing up all the moles.
All right, so if I don't think if I reveal to guess what a card is, I don't think that's going to count against all of my revealed cards, right?
No, you're just gambling. It either goes back into your hand or it comes to me.
I don't want it to go to you either.
Okay, well.
I really don't want that.
The feather stays.
Okay, take up to 2 actions.
You sound so despondent about taking actions.
Well, I have to move here.
Why do you have to? So you have a rule, so you can build?
Yeah, basically. So I rule the clearing. The only place that I can easily initiate a battle in is here.
Here?
Yeah. So I think that's the best one for me.
Against the birds?
Against the birds. Not you, don't worry. I'm not worried about you. So I'm going to spend a card.
2-3.
Alright, I'm spending a card to go here.
Oh, that wasn't the battle?
No, he needs to bring in his enforcement.
But no, you can go ahead and still do that. Because then I'm going to use the captain to initiate the battle there.
I rolled 2-3.
So I lose 2 guys.
He loses.
He loses all of his things.
You get a point for the roost.
Right. And now I get to use the formal. I'm going to reveal 3.
Oh.
3 cards.
That's why you needed to move there. He's bringing out a noble. Big guy.
Don't attack my dudes, because this noble is going to let me attack more roosts.
What's the brigadier do?
Take up to 2 moves or initiate up to 2 battles. It's going to make me a little more nimble. I can go after.
That's big.
I can go after our bird friends over there. I'm not talking about crows right now.
Okay.
All right. So just
bird friends was a little generic.
Calm your jets.
I'm so hurt.
Cool your jets.
All right, my feathers are ruffled. Top of my turn, craft using plots. I'm going to go ahead. Ooh. Let's see. I'm going to craft a root tea. Plus 2 victory points. I'm going to take one of these teapots. And I'm going to go ahead and... Here's the question. Is that where I want? No, let's gamble with it. I'm going to swap meet with you. I'm giving you this card for one of yours.
Want that card.
Giving you that card for one of yours.
If you take the wrong card.
Okay.
All the wrong card.
Now I can recruit, but I don't know if it's worth it right now. But I have to flip first. So let's see. I'm not going to flip. I'm not going to recruit. I'm going to go ahead and do my next 3 actions. I'm going to do a plot action here. So 1 comes off. Yeah, no, that I don't want to do it here. I want that one to be my second plot action. So I'm going to do a starting plot action here. So 1 comes off, 1 comes down. I'm going to do a second plot action over here. So 1 comes off, 1 comes down.
2 come off.
Yeah, sorry, 2 come off, 1 goes down. And then I could trick, move, battle. This is really problematic. I'm going to go ahead and do a move action down to here. I could either draw or exert. I'm going to go ahead and draw up my 3 cards.
Did you remove any roosts this turn?
I didn't.
What is going on over here?
I'm trying. I have to get up and somewhere where I could do it.
Well, tell me what you need me to do, and I'll do it.
This isn't a co-op game, you guys. It's not. It's not
right at the moment. It might be.
I
it
think,
could be at the moment.
I think I'll be able to remove some roosts next time.
All right.
Okay. Are you done?
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay.
Not by putting plots down here.
So I've got
That was the only place I had 2 where I could place a plot. This one I
got-
can't place anymore.
a decree. Got some decrees to make.
And same thing here. This one already has one.
Gonna put,
What do you decree?
I'm gonna decree some building.
Build. He hasn't done a single attack.
I am not that kind of player. I've told you this a lot.
I hear you, but at a certain point, I'd like you to stop building. This has been very.
It's aggravating.
It's been an issue.
So I put the fox in the building. I'm going to put another fox card into the recruit area.
Okay.
So now we're going to move on to the craft section, where I am going to also craft some root tea. Takes 1 mouse clearing, which I have right there.
So now, if we clear him out of foxes, he really is screwed.
So that's 2 points and a teapot.
Okay. Unless he wins before we can get there.
Yeah, we have to like rule all of the fox clearings, like strongly.
Well, no. I mean, one cycle. If we wipe him out of fox this next turn, he crumbles.
Speaking of which, hold up. Whoop! That didn't happen.
Well.
Whoa!
That didn't happen.
After he says this?
No, as he was saying it, before he said it, I realized what was going on.
But, well, okay. All right. I'm officially putting an asterisk on anything that happens after this moment.
No, I took it out before we started.
Asterisks.
I mean, just a little.
No.
A little.
Shenanigans. I'm calling shenanigans. Williams is not usually one to get involved in shenanigans.
He's also not usually one to backtrack, but I think he sees the victory gate so close that he really wants it.
All right, so here you go.
It's going to be
just
super
for you
funny.
guys.
It's going to be super funny when he still loses.
All right,
Imagine how angry
we've got
he'll be.
3 recruits.
He's going to have...
He's going to be really close.
He's gonna get really close.
Yeah, if we could still rule the foxes with an iron fist, though, we could have him crumble at his next build
And win
phase.
there.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
See,
So
I was
now we've got
I was excited about crumbling.
You tipped it a little early.
Yeah.
You can always.
some movement to do.
That's true.
We're gonna move one guy up there. Actually,
Well, I realized it after, before
No.
you said anything.
I did.
Oh, he did. No, I believe him.
I'm sure.
I'm one to believe my friends. He knew it beforehand.
Sounds like something I can take advantage of.
He's actually watched this video.
I mean,
And in
Then
the
have to
actual
move.
video, he didn't take it off. So he's now watched the video, and this was the moment that was like the swing.
Everything you're saying makes total sense to me.
Makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Also, can we just mention how nice this lovely little fort token is?
I was so upset we couldn't play with it in our last playthrough.
Yeah, in the first one they didn't. They wanted it to be like a secret fan thing, and then I think they realized how pretty our B-roll footage was, and was like,
let's highlight it.
no, we'd like it filmed.
So I've moved some folks with my blue card from my bunny burrow, and if somebody could move the two of those guys from the fox area down to the mouse area down there.
Moving to here?
Where we're
Two
having
from
a
there down.
big old party.
Okay. That seems like a lot of moves.
It was 2.
Like a generous amount of moves.
So, what were your moves? Could you
He
just...
moved 2 from here up, right?
Yep.
And then 2 down.
Yep.
Because he had to trigger that fox move.
So basically he did this.
We took the long
Basically-
way around.
1, 2.
Yes.
Rather than just doing the more direct.
But he has to move from fox.
Okay.
So he was just getting that out of his...
Actually, come to think about it, can we move
come to think about it.
we're gonna move to the further mouse area. So we're gonna have a happy fun time over there instead.
Come to think about it. That's a good turn of phrase, isn't it?
It's a
It's a
very good
refreshing
turn of phrase.
It's a refreshing turn of phrase.
So the last thing we're gonna do here is build, and
Uh-huh.
we're gonna build a roost and a fox clearing somewhere.
Oh, come to think about it. I actually meant to place some of my plot tokens in other locations. Can I just rearrange?
It's still my turn. I'm gonna build it in that far corner fox area.
Okay.
Thank you very much. That is the end of my decree. That's 4 points for blue.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 cards.
Were you at 19 or 20?
I was at 19, I
So
thought.
23. Okay. 3 cards.
Yes, please.
Coming your way.
Thank you very much. And that is the end of my turn.
And he also has that builder. So he could just like pop down a few high scoring items
Yeah, I
and
know.
win next turn.
I know. So,
Mm-hmm.
4 guys right into the burrow.
Yep.
So I'm going to spend that to dig.
Where are you popping up?
I think I'm going to pop up right here.
And which hole are you moving?
I think I'm going to move this one.
Okay.
Dear viewers, jealousy is a terrible, terrible thing.
All right, so that's one of my free actions in daylight.
The moles are so jealous they live in caves. They want to take over the nice open air of the birds.
Mm-hmm.
It's so petty.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you agree? As a bird.
As a bird, I have to agree, but I do find your dictatorship to be mildly oppressive, and the fact that you have excluded me from any seats in
Right.
the High Council are concerns that I would like to raise with you, potentially with a bomb.
Are they now? Well, now you see why you don't have seats at the table.
My second move will be to move here.
Oh my.
Okay, we might try to pull a dominance victory.
I'm going to reveal
Ooh.
3 Myces.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I did that wrong. Did that wrong.
Oh, he just happened to do that wrong.
Come to think about it.
Come to think
Come
about
to
it.
think about it.
Come to think about
Come
it.
to think about it.
I did that wrong.
Yeah. I just want a T-shirt now that just says "Come to think about it."
Yeah, no, I did that wrong because I need to rule that clearing.
Mm-hmm.
Need to rule that clearing. So I'm going to move here.
In order to play all 3.
So now I rule these 3 mouse clearings.
Understood.
Which allows me to reveal these 3 mouse clearings.
Yes.
Which allows me to
Bring out
another
noble.
noble.
Which will score you how many victory points for that noble? 2, I believe, right?
Yes. You know, I don't think I've really been doing a very good job of that.
I wouldn't know because I'm not playing the moles.
Yeah, I've
So
I don't think I've been keeping track of how many victory points I've been supposed to get out.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to be honest.
You don't care.
I don't think it matters.
I'm a little behind.
Like, if you come within 3 points of winning, maybe then we'll rewatch the footage and come to think about it a little bit more.
Sure.
At this point, I told us we had to pass 10 before he won. We might not even do that.
Holy crap.
You keep talking about me winning, and that makes me very nervous.
It should, because you're about to win.
Okay. Then, that comes back to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Craft. I will craft a saboteur card.
Okay. What'll that make for you?
So it's a sword and 2 points.
2 points for that sword.
I do have another mouse clearing, so I guess I can take that.
Okay. What's that build? A bag?
Mouse on a stack.
For 1 more point. Okay.
I think, honestly, I have a feeling that...
Did you not get rid of any of his roosts this time either?
Oh, okay, I needed to initiate... did I take advantage of any of these guys?
No.
I meant to.
Come to think about it.
Come to think about it, I meant to beat your ass.
We are falling apart.
Come to think about it, I meant to do a battle right there.
Okay. Okay,
So-
convenient.
Yeah.
Convenient. A battle.
With my captain.
A battle. A very convenient battle. 2-1. So you are going to remove his roosts. He's going to remove 1 of your moles. You score 1 victory point for the removal of said burb.
Okay.
Did you already give yourself that victory point?
I just did.
Okay. My turn. Top of the round. Craft using plots face up or face down. I think I can make
I have
a
to draw.
few things. I can make a pair of lovely boots, which I will bring over here. I should be able to make a beautiful anvil, which I will bring right down here. And I can also make a fantastic bag, which I will equip myself with. That is going to be a total of 4 victory points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Not too much else left to craft.
I then can flip tokens, which I suppose that I will do. I will flip this token, revealing a snare, so no one can move into or out of.
I like that snare.
Yep. That scores me 1, 2, 3 victory points.
Yep.
I'm going to reveal this token here.
You have to have
I can't reveal
a
that
guy in there, but it's
Never
good to
mind.
know what's there.
Never mind. I can't reveal that one. I forgot where my stuff is. Let me... Okay. Interesting. I'm going to reveal this token here. God! That's not the right token!
Really?
Yeah! I thought it was something different. Alright, well, I'm doing real bad. Real bad. This is taking a turn. Fine. Then I'm going to reveal this one here.
Oh, you jerk.
Thank you.
Boom.
Boom. Which gets rid of this.
Yeah.
Which is going to score me
A point.
a point plus 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jeez.
Okay. That comes back there. I then... Is it worth it to just keep screwing with him? I suppose. Yeah, I'll go ahead and reveal this too. Boom. Just going to take off another burb. For another 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, William, we got to do something about these. We have to do something about these plot tokens.
About these plot tokens,
Okay.
good sir. Oh my god.
So I've done all the flipping I can do. I then can recruit if I would like. Question is, where and how? Yeah, I think it's worth it to go ahead and do a recruit action. So I'm placing this to recruit 1, 1, 1, and 1. Oh. And then I move down to my actions. I can plot, move, trick, and battle. I will start with a plot action. So I'll take this off. Okay. I am then going to go to a battle action. I'm going to battle you here in this clearing, William. So let's hope I get at least 2. 1-0.
1-1.
I can do a second battle, though.
All right.
I could.
You could.
If I wanted. I think that's the only spot where I could really take advantage of verbs as well. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do a second battle, which guarantees me a hit.
Yep.
Which will take off a roost, which will score me a single victory point. Then I could either exert or I could draw back up. I'm going to go ahead and exert, and I'm going to do a trick. So moving this and this. And that's it. I don't draw cards. That is the end of my turn.
Okay, well, that was one heck of a turn, Mr. Anderson. And
good news. We've got him down to only scoring 2 victory points a turn.
yeah,
Yeah, and you've got 3 face-down plot tokens that if you
good.
flip is going to be a hell of a lot of victory points for you. So, William, we need to
fun.
take out these face-down plot tokens.
yeah, I'm not really set up to do that, Matt. So we've got to add cards to the thing. We're going to add a card.
I thought you were going to go for this.
We're going to add a bunny card to recruit.
Okay.
And we're going to add a fox card
Ooh.
to battle.
He's entering the fray. Something must have ruffled his feathers.
Apparently.
All right, so we've got 4 recruits to do. So I think they're all going to come over here.
Okay, wow. That's a lot of birds.
It's a lot of birds.
So my one first movement, my blue movement. So does your little hole over there, Matt, count as a person on there?
Does it give me rule? No, it does not.
Okay, so
So I've got 4. 4 count to rule.
okay. So then these 4, actually these 5 are going to come over here to that fox clearing. Oops.
Okay.
And then one of them is going to fly from the fox clearing using my other fox card to come down here to the money place.
Okay.
So then we're going to have a battle in a fox area, which is that one over there.
Hang on.
Who are you battling? Moles?
Moles. Yes.
Okay.
0-0. Oh, that's what you got!
He didn't
No,
roll it.
I didn't roll it. I put it down.
Roll it.
Because you asked me to wait.
Roll it.
0-3. Ooh, what token are you removing? Don't you get to choose, or
Yeah, I choose the tunnel.
are you able to choose the tunnel
Sure.
over? Yeah.
Still a point.
Okay, so he gets a point.
I build.
You can't build. You
I
remove the
can't.
tunnel.
I. You see, this is exactly what happened in the other game, and I go into.
Salty.
I lose 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Will's
There's
gonna
the
win.
breakdown.
Bad math.
There's the breakdown.
Bad math.
You are able to choose a tunnel
Yeah,
over
of course,
buildings? Yeah. Oh, we thought we'd get to that breakdown at some point.
I thought I was the one who was going to be able to choose that. Apparently not. Here are the discards.
Is it you that chooses?
Yeah, it's me
Do
that
you
chooses.
want to double check or no?
It's fine.
No.
Let me read this out loud
Yeah.
for the table.
Let's just.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
You were just getting a little salty, so we figured we'd dilute. You know, this is just to help you.
Okay, step 3. Deal hits. Attacker and defender deal hits simultaneously.
Same time. That's what that
Each hit you deal removes 1 piece.
means. One is the number.
The player taking hits chooses which of their pieces are removed from the clearing of battle, but must choose to remove all their warriors before their
Buildings.
there before they choose to remove any of their buildings or tokens there in any order.
Oh.
It's a lot of the use of the word there.
So
What was that phrase we were using again? Come to think about it.
Come to think about it.
Come to think about it,
there was no way that was going to work, and
nope.
I should
Bad
not have.
math.
No, there wasn't a way, was there? Oh.
But there was no way down here. There was no way over there. Well, I
And
guess
you,
That's right, because this blocks your movement.
and you just sort of like didn't even care about trying to remove any plot tokens.
nope. Well, I
Ergo,
can't get to any of them.
Ergo, what you did was say, Jesse, I would like you to win the game.
I don't see you doing anything about it. Anyway,
Hey,
so
I've been taking off
Eyrie
roosts
leader.
every turn.
You've been taking off roosts.
Congratulations. So we've got the Eyrie leader. He goes and recruit and battle.
Oh no.
And we immediately go into evening. I score 2 points.
Oh, who'd you choose as your leader?
Oh yes, I've chosen charismatic leader. When I recruit, I place 2 warriors instead of 1.
Oh, that's gonna be helpful.
Oh yeah, if you get
that's
another,
gonna be really good.
when you don't get another turn.
Can I please have 2 cards?
Yeah, bro.
Thanks.
Just for you.
Those
What
are
you
not the
doing,
cards
Matt?
I want. But thank you.
Well, I guess I'm going to start by putting my 4 guys into the burrow.
Okay.
Damn you, William. You didn't do what you needed to do. You blew it.
I was thinking the same exact thing, William.
I have 10 victory points. I know what I'm talking about.
He's clearly good at this game, William.
I'm good at this game.
You're very good at this game. You're so good at this game.
If I were you, I'd listen to him
All right.
3 turns ago.
Okay.
And just destroy yourself.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Oh yes.
All right, I am going to reveal a mouse card
Okay.
to guess that that is a raid token.
Oh, that is in fact a raid token.
I am going to reveal another mouse card to guess that that is a raid token. It's not?
Ooh.
I'm going to reveal another
cannot.
mouse card.
You already used that for one reveal.
Oh, damn it.
Cheating again. I would also like to point out, earlier in the game, I had said that I'm not a battler. I don't generally go on the warpath. And the one time I choose to go on the warpath is when I basically screw it all up.
Sounds like an excuse.
No,
Seems
it
like he's
sounds
just
like
like-
me being psychic.
It's just like, trimming his hedges there. Would you like a bag? For all your sorrows?
No. But I appreciate the offer.
I'm a gentleman. I always offer.
You are.
That's not, I could have sworn that was a raid token.
Oh.
Take a look and make sure.
No, it's not.
Take a look.
You want me to check?
Double check.
That's not a raid token. That is a shame. That's a real shame.
Very big shame.
Yeah.
All right, so,
On the plus side, we now know what it is.
all right.
At least I think I know what it is.
I hate
How
that I
do I
totally
go
I hate
about
that I
this?
totally could have revealed this one here.
You could have.
Like, which sucks because instead I thought I couldn't, so I flipped it and then you saw it and then if I could have just left it up. So
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do. I can't do the things I want to do.
it's a shame.
Oh! League of Adventurous Mice. I've got those. Oh, and I'm in Birdsong. You know what? Hell with this. Right now, I'm going to discard that to get rid of your swap meet.
Okay. So burning something to the ground.
Let's get this going. All right. League of Adventurous Mice. You're going to make this happen for me. Okay, maybe I can do something. Maybe. My 2 actions. I'm going to move a number of folks, a great number of folks perhaps, here.
Okay.
That is a lot of folks.
That's a great number of folks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a huge number of folks.
Oh,
not
it's
as
substantial.
not
number
as
of folks.
many as I would have liked.
It's a lot of folks.
It's a ton of folks.
One more there. So that's a move. Then, are all of my warriors out on the table? They are.
Mm-hmm.
I am actually, you know what? I'm changing my. I'm going to just, on further thought, or
Come to think about it.
come to think about it.
about
I'm actually going to just move all the guys out from the burrow and put them there.
Okay.
I thought you could only bring up 4 at a time.
That's for the dig.
Yeah, if he's digging, he only
It's
brings
like
4 with him.
it acts as a clearing, so it's
Okay.
adjacent to anything with a tunnel.
Yeah.
So otherwise, the
Got
normal
it.
rules apply.
Dig is how many are on a team with digging moles, scientifically.
Oh,
You knew that, like they excavate 4 at a time.
I didn't know that. How interesting. Interesting facts here on Quackalope. And even better, more than just a fact about ducks. That's amazing.
Yeah, we got some mole facts as well.
Oh, cool, cool. I don't know why I bother keep looking at my cards here. I don't think I'm going to get another turn.
I wouldn't be surprised if you do.
You might.
Matt's really thinking about it.
He is. Come
Yeah.
to think about it, he's thinking about it.
He's really thinking about it. I mean, at this point, he's done thought about it and rethought about it.
I think that's gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do them all there.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't. I don't,
Uh-huh.
because I can exhaust. I can exhaust an item
Yep.
to move those last 2 guys up here.
Okay.
My second movement, my second action of daylight, will be to move these guys here.
Okay.
So that's my second movement.
So those are your 2 actions.
Those are my 2 daylight actions.
Now you're on to your enlisted nobleman.
Correct. So, my captain is going to initiate a battle
Where?
up in that mouse clearing there.
Okay. You're guaranteed 1 loss.
I
Because I
am.
assume you're fighting me.
I am.
0-2. So you lose 1.
Yep.
I lose 2.
Must not have been a raid token.
It was, in fact, a raid token.
Well, I'm glad I told you about that.
I totally forgot about that.
Well, you're out of guys. Okay. So this is done. So then for my second action, I'm going to use the Brigadier to do 2 moves. Here's 1. And here's the other.
Okay. Oh, he's trying to pull the dominance card. It's what he thinks is his only chance to win, but he has to go through a full cycle in order to pull it.
Yes, he does.
Interesting. See, I told you that he thought he was going to try a turn ago.
Yeah, I couldn't do it a turn ago, and I can't really do it now. I mean, I just don't see this working out for me.
You only have to control 3. You got solid control on 2 of them.
Oh! You only have to control 3? I only have to cut 3.
You only have to control 3. You see the 3 symbols here? And
Okay.
and the wild one is 2 opposite corners,
Right.
which you could also potentially take.
Right. Okay, I like the 3.
So how does he grab those cards that are?
So I'm going
He
to
just has to claim it.
I'm going
His
to
win
play-
condition changes to that.
I'm going to play this to
Yep.
take the dominance card, which I am going to play.
Yep.
So I come off of the board.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now playing for dominance.
If at the end of this next turn
he controls 3 fox.
he controls 3 foxes, he will have a dominance victory.
Yes, he will.
The moles are a strong contender for this wild card one too.
They are a
2
good
corners is like a shockingly accessible thing.
I mean,
for them
he
to
has
do.
that at the moment too.
I mean, almost to the
So-
point where if I was paying attention in future games, I would avoid playing this if I felt the moles could have like a foothold on it. You're drawing up. That means it's the end
I'm
of your turn.
drawing up. It's the end of my turn. I'm going to discard out.
Craft using face up or face down plots. I'm not going to do any craft options. Flip. I am going to go ahead and flip my snare.
Yeah. Oh, and then you've got
1,
enough to destroy
2,
me.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then you've got enough to destroy. I wasn't even thinking about that.
I am then going to sweep down into your rafters, and I just want to imagine you like a flock of crows descending upon a building and just pecking at your grain and your corn.
I should have just
and
left
your
one
keeps.
guy there.
So I'm going to remove both of these
Well,
with some battles.
what if you got 0-0?
I'm like fast forwarding. No, I get a free hit period.
Yeah, but if it was 0-0, you only get to take 1 off.
But I can do 2 battles if I wanted. I got up to 3 actions in that location. I'm just fast forwarding, showing that I am exceeding the limits of the win conditions.
I haven't discarded down yet. You should wait. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm just sitting here
Okay, go
remembering
ahead.
to
So
that time.
I sweep to the rafters and I just start pecking at your grain
Yeah.
and your corn, and you've abandoned your post, and you guys like out here on the flocks just hear rumors of your keep falling apart.
There's no rafters inside of a
Could
mole hole.
you please just get rid of one of your higher ranking nobles?
Yeah.
And I have 1 move left, and so I'd like to just sail out to the center here, and that's going to be. I'm not even going to make it to
Take
port.
your
It's not a legal
well-rested
move.
reward.
You cheat.
That's it's going to be my last move. Come down to exert. I could take an extra action. I'll actually move the whole way here, pick up the guys that were pecking. And so my last action is to actually exert. I'm not going to drop cards this turn. I'm going to sail out to the middle of the lake.
You know, I'd like to point out that I won last game
Uh-huh.
because of your cheating.
I mean, this kind of shows that I can beat you with or without cheating. That's a shame, isn't it?
I'm just gonna go back to thinking about that time a few turns ago where I was winning, and you guys were all the way down there at the end, and I didn't have to worry about battling and be like, maybe I should battle some people because they're telling me I should battle, and you know. I remember that time. That was
To
a
be
good
fair,
time.
we were all very close to winning.
It was pretty close, yeah.
I don't particularly see that.
If
but-
if I was thinking about how I only needed 3 places
He
for
could
the
have
dominance,
pushed for a dominance a little earlier
could.
and
I
had a shot at
But
it.
for some reason, I was thinking I had to hold all 4.
Yep.
I could have gone for it 1 turn
You definitely
earlier.
could.
You could have came to think about it a few extra times and probably figured out a way to win. I think William probably could have finagled that
Might have, yeah.
sooner or later. And I was just always going to win. So, we were all very
enough.
close to victory. William, this is the first time you've seen the kind of these Underworld expansion
Yeah.
with these new roles. What do you think? What's your take?
Ravens are awful.
They're so cool.
They are awful.
Uh-huh.
I say that not only as a person who just got beat by ravens in this game.
Don't you dare, sir. Don't you dare.
He knows where I'm going with this.
Don't you talk
But
about
also-
don't you talk about my fellow fowls. Ducks and ravens are nearly adjacent. Biologically very, very close.
Actually,
I don't know if that's
they're
true, but,
they're really
they're
Carrion-
about as
they're carrion eaters.
they're nearly as
Or-
close as ducks and turkeys,
All right.
which are also shockingly close.
ducks are closer to
Wrap
turkeys
it
than
up.
turkeys are to ravens. Anyway,
Second time playing this, I like the lakeside map a lot. I want to play with the otters on this side so badly.
I want to play with some of these vanguards.
Here's what
Vagabonds.
Here's what I imagined. Have the otters on this map, and then have the corvids put snares on both of these points, and you've locked off the entire, like, an entire quarter of the map.
Oh, yeah.
That would just be so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be. Good for the otters.
Oh, yeah. But I'd have so much fun watching it. Some of the new Vagabond characters are super cool, too. You have one that, like, is the one that
Well, the one I want to try is the Harrier.
Yeah.
Where you don't start off with any boots. You can't move, but you got this glide function, which just lets you go anywhere. But at the expense of exhausting your torch, which you really need to be doing other things.
In order to explore and get places.
I mean, you want to get lucky and get that boot that's hidden in the ruins on your very first go.
Or have someone open up a marketplace and be willing to trade with them.
Yeah,
quickly. I still absolutely love the Corvid Conspiracy. I know we got the rules wrong the first game. This one didn't feel... I thought it was going to be a lot harder to get the system up and running with the rules being played correctly instead of placing tokens wherever, placing them where you landed. And I had to be more purposeful about it, but the same game mechanics were there. Like, I didn't feel like the first game was off from what the experience is.
No, I don't think so.
And even the way I won this way in the first game as well, with a shocking flip, 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 build, make it to the end. Like,
yeah. I think if I was more adept at knowing how battling works, I would have tried to take out some of your little chits. But I am afraid of going after them.
The cool thing about the Corvids, though, is the little pieces aren't a problem until they're scoring 20 points.
Yeah, and
they weren't a problem until the last 2 rounds.
That's correct.
And they also don't take off extra points. You know, the embedded agents is only for the face down tokens. So. Which is when they're scariest.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really enjoyed them. I thought you struggled to get your moles up and running on this map.
Not as bad as last time.
I mean, you got some nobles out, but you just never felt like you were... I mean, you have all your guys on the board. I guess you just played really poorly. I guess that's what I'm getting to, is that...
Yeah, I won't deny it.
What could you have done to maximize your points, though? I mean, getting a lord out...
You know, I'm really pretty sure that I missed a couple of occasions where I should have scored victory points when I recruited him.
But I think that's probably a maximum of like 3, so you'd be at like 13 or 14. Yeah. I think in all the games we've played so far, you haven't been able to utilize your lords, and I think that's a big weakness in how you've played it so far.
Just cut that.
Well, it's true though. Because I think those are your main victory point scores,
Oh my god. Listen, I had 5 of them out there this time. Or was it 4? I had at least 4.
You had your nobles and your squires, your lords specifically.
Oh, well, I did get a lord out this time. Getting a lord out is hard.
It's really hard.
You have to have presence in 4 clearings.
Yeah.
And then you have to have 4 cards that match those 4 clearings. It is not easy to do.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's a shame, though.
It is.
Although you don't have to, you do not have to rule those clearings. So maybe I was thinking too much about that.
So what's your second impressions of?
I want to play the Duchy again. I get frustrated. It feels like a winning faction. I want to be able to win with it. So I'm really looking forward to playing it again. Probably not my next playthrough. I want to do the Vagabond, but...
Vagabond. The Corvids are some of my favorite. I'd be happy just playing them. I'm really liking how they play.
They look cool.
They're an interesting mix of like subversion and movement, but you're still strong enough that you can battle if you need to. Like, it's got a nice way it plays.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it for me.
Are we done, William?
I know I'm done.
Hey guys, thanks so much for sticking through this gameplay and making it to this point where I not only redeem myself from the mistakes I made in the first video, but establish that Quackalope does in fact know how to play Root.
Yes.
You've at least established that.
That is completely valid.
These 2 new factions are a lot of fun. If your Kickstarter copies are coming in, hopefully this has given you a good sense of how they play. Let me know your experiences and kind of what you're looking forward to down in the comments down below. Along with that, let me know what other... I know there's other expansions in the works currently. I want to know what sort of weird animal creatures and powers you guys would be interested in seeing. So if you've made it to this point in the video, let me know you've made it here by leaving a comment down below addressing sort of that question. Whatever you do, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We put out new videos every single week with gameplay, unboxings, reviews, how to plays, full documentary videos, a whole mix. And you guys subscribing here to the channel really allows us to continue producing this type of content. If you like the production quality, if you like the people that we bring on, we can do more of it the more people we have backing us and sharing us and talking about us. So, thank you for being here. Whatever you do, though, remember to do the important thing. Get out and play some games. We'll see you next time. Thank you.